Неожиданный конец, конечно. Здравствуйте еще раз. Так, давай-ка, наверное, вот это вот закроем. Как обычно, короче, вот это каждый раз одно и то же. Ты и ты. Все обновлять надо. Рейд один сделал, потом все обновляешь, все перезагружаешь, перезапускаешь. Вот это сделал. Выключи. Перезапускаешь. Вот это. Так, сейчас мне надо чат в отдельное окошко для бана. Я же люблю банить. Чат. Все, стрим сюда. Не, ну вообще как бы готов. Вот это отдельно. Прям вообще по красоте все пошло. Нет, еще. И теперь пошло. О, господи, каждый раз одно и то же. Чисто, чтобы задержку смотреть, у меня теперь статистика отдельная, и все вот это отдельно. Все отдельно, все по красоте, все теперь попортило, потому что... Хватай игры. Хватай игру. ОБС. Хвати. Короче, знаешь, что-то? У меня был пока перекус, я подумала, что в принципе мы пока все делаем правильно. Наверное. Наверное, но это не точно. А еще мне Эшер напоминает Тора. Такого, который разобревший. Так, глава 3, да? А здесь 6 эпизодов! А кто мне говорил, что их 5? Ух, кто мне тут наговорил, что их 5? А, ну да, по 2 часа каждый. Ой, все, короче, ладно. Дракарис. Я сижу, думаю, о, осталось 5. Угу. Ну ладно, значит, тогда точно завтра будем допроходить.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Что у нас было? Что мы там фейлили в прошлой главе?
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehall will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. Do you have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you. And your house.
Mm-hmm.
Father, I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
А меч ты, кстати, всрала, да? А, нет, меч, все. Меч я вернул.
Who the fuck is he?
Все, вспомнил.
My uncle.
Roderick? Roderick, by the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the Maester, hurry!
Fetch the Maester!
Let her go!
А что интересно было бы, если бы мы не спасли пацана? Ну, в смысле, пацан это вот тот самый момент, когда нас теперь кто-то спасет.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
If they catch her, they'll kill her.
They won't catch her.
She's costing us time.
Дядя, замолчи.
It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that
Так,
Talia or Ryan.
в 3-й главе мы начинаем драть жопы.
Worse,
Все.
You must return home safely,
Дальше уже
Asher.
терпеть как-то, ну вот это вот.
You have a history of putting your faith in women.
Я хотела эту главу еще подождать, но нет, уже надоело.
She's my friend, Uncle. She's been at my side for a long time.
Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye.
Бешка нас предаст.
Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty.
Ух, мы спасены.
You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
Nah. Drink up.
Thanks.
Бешка нас предаст. Потому что она мне нравится.
Right. We need to get moving.
Сирушка, почему спасены? Потому что будем давать всем по жопе.
100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
You really should have killed Tazal when you had the chance. Men like that don't forgive. You cut off his hand. Not the kind of thing a person forgets about another person.
Clearly I should have. What a prick.
Yeah. And now he and 30 of his friends are nearly up our arse.
Lovely, Beska.
It's only a matter of
Неспокойнее будет,
time
во
before
всяком
they
случае.
overtake us.
Почему? Потому что будем драть жопы?
Ah, bugger a harpy.
Can we double back?
Not without meeting dear old Tazal. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone. And when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us, if we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we need
Нет,
to
давайте
die
поищем,
here,
чё.
just standing our ground.
Let's spread out and look for cover.
If he's right about this, I may actually stab him.
Смотри на камушки.
Do you think we could dig our way through? Or try to scramble over?
I don't know. Either will be slow and tricky. One wrong move and the whole thing could collapse on us.
Ладно. Дядя, ты что-то не очень ищешь, по-моему.
What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrive before we reach the top.
Ладно.
Well, we can't stay here, waiting for your butchered friends to
Ух ты.
corner us.
Здорово.
Looks like we're not alone. No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst.
Вода же.
Listen. That's water. I hear water.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby.
За трупом, по-любому. Так, а мне посмотреть.
Look.
Прикинь, всего не дошел.
Look at this.
Золото.
Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
Не, ну ты хватай.
He's not gonna need that.
Asher, the Lost Legion will be here at any moment.
This is Essos. There's always time for gold. Shit. It's them.
Monte Freedom! Kesirinzi!
Shit!
Понял. Брать золото, плохой план. Плохой план.
Go, go, go! Right behind us.
Ну, золото же это всегда хороший план.
Damn it!
Asher! Find us another way out of here!
Got it!
Пойду обсмотрюсь.
What in seven hells is that smell? I can't even guess what this used to be.
Кто это? Очень странный барашек. Туда я идти не могу. Зубик. Ничего, такой зубик, кстати.
Eska, I'll come.
Ребят.
Easy now.
Не-не-не, не бей его, не бей его, не бей дракоша. Не бей дракоша. Нельзя бить дракоша.
Get the fucking Lost Legion. We've got a bigger problem. Ponteos en as! Ponte Shiros en as! Passa al Trises! Siti Bilibilati Tissis!
Такой в атаку. О, ну все. Так, спишь, никого не трогаешь, тут фияк, дракон. Стражников лапаем, драконов не лапаем. Бешка отстанет с ящерки. Почти что в пипку. Типа кого из них спасать? Твою мать, твою мать, твою мать. А, бляха-муха, Бешка. Бешка, извини. Извини, Бешка, я тебя люблю, ты знаешь. Дядь, спаси Бешку, спаси.
Eska! Can you walk? Asher, we have to move now!
I'm fine. You think I don't know pain? Get out.
Hurry! The beast is coming around!
Надо было с другой стороны идти. Аша, хватай лапу.
Hurry, Asher! The beast is coming!
Я делаю, я делаю, я делаю. Дракончик. Вообще-то нам говорили, что драконы очень умные. И очень злопамятные твари. Маленький дрогон. Ну да, там же был черненький, зеленый и красный, да, по-моему? Или желтый какой-то такой. Вроде дрогон. Ну как маленький. Там уже такая коняка. Мейрин. Меч во тьме. Дозорный на стене. По книге Дейенерис его оставила в пещере заживлять раны или расти. Уже не помню. Я не знаю. Сирушка, а ты все книжки читал?
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
Garrett. We'll be men of the watch before nightfall. Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife. It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust.
I wouldn't be much of a friend if I did.
I wasn't much of a friend for dropping you into the mess in the first place. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
Well,
Я не боюсь,
aren't
всё
you two
нормально.
sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing. It's in your blood. Next, you'll be killing men of the watch for a loaf of bread.
Ой, прости, блин, извини.
You're worse than Potter.
А чё, кстати, ему не
At
понравилось?
least he has the guts to do the deed himself. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett.
Ой, хватит, всё,
Would you
короче.
let it go? I've had enough of your shit, Finn.
Fuck off, Garrett.
Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault.
Я не заметила,
If
что
you're
ему
gonna
не
hate
понравилось.
someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
Что-то в Дейенерисе ему не
Now,
понравилось.
it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers. Could even be that the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Or maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we? Casper to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Eric to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders.
Угу. А я? Отсортируем их, да, щеткой. Вилкой.
Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Сейчас будет важно. И опасно.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
I'm ready to say my vows.
Шо
I
ты
didn't
смотришь
have
на
many
меня?
friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as soon see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Угу.
Finn,
Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job.
like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
Ну я типа классный.
I'd keep an eye out for you if you weren't such an arse about everything.
You don't give a shit about me. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... Do you know how many rangers I never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves.
It's all right to be afraid. Keeps you alert, keeps you from being too confident. Like the next time we fight. I'll remember that fist of yours rattling my skull and I'll think twice.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment? Because I hear they need someone to clean the shithouse.
See, that's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
Хляп-хляп. Ну смотри, ну мы дипломаты, ну мы красавчики. Со всеми
You
подружились.
handled that well, Garrett.
Да.
They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watch us. They know us.
The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be.
Чё это? Это листочки?
We're here. After this, there's no going back. Now go. Take your vows.
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Давай. Оно такое криповое. Слушайте мою клятву и будьте свидетелями моего совета. Обета. Ночь собирается и начинается мой дозор. Он не окончится до самой моей смерти. Я не возьму себе ни жены, ни земель, не буду отцом детям. Я не надену корону и не буду добиваться славы. Я буду жить и умру на своем посту. Я меч во тьме. Я дозорный на стене. Я щит, который охраняет царство людей. Я отдаю свою жизнь и честь ночному дозору среди этой ночи и всех, которые грядут после нее.
Hear my words, and bear witness to my vow.
Yes.
Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns, and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
You knelt as boys.
Стали мужами.
Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
Все-таки пошли внимашки, пожимашки.
We're men of the watch now. Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse to play with yourself, Finn.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Don't forget to practice shots.
Uncle Duncan!
Duncan!
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
Что
I never
случилось?
expected to see you here. Did something happen?
A business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
That settles it then?
Aye, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now.
Да,
That's good.
я важный.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I was standing not 5 feet from him when Ramsay struck. It's a nightmare that plagues my dreams. But House Forrester is nothing, if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
Let me help, Uncle. I can't just sit here at the wall while our enemies are circling
Я не
Ironrath.
могу уйти. Чувак, успокойся.
That's why I'm really here. Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you?
Да.
Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
He said the North Grove must never be lost.
Indeed. But first, it must be found. I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world. One filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession.
And you think it's north of the wall?
His notes suggest as much. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy. But you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him.
Somewhere north of the wall. That's not a lot to go on, Uncle. How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind. And strike out on your own.
Я не
This is
могу.
no small request I make. I know that.
Uncle, that's desertion. The Night's Watch execute men who desert.
I know. I wouldn't ask this of you if there was another way. This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's stronghold.
Ой, дядька, ты, конечно, меня вот это вот подводишь.
What is that?
A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a
Услышь
map
шепот, чего?
to the North Grove.
Aye.
Черт древа.
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. This looks familiar.
What is it,
Medallion.
Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Так, руины замка.
You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. Well, before I was a man grown. I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes.
Угу. А что за мамонт?
A mammoth? This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle.
Ну-ка,
Look,
пипни.
There's a clasp.
it must open.
Так ты открой.
I had no idea this was inside.
Нифига себе.
Another weirwood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map. A perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Использовать кулон. Ну-ка, давай посмотрим. Нет, это не тут.
Well, that doesn't look right. Maybe try another.
А то, что корешки с веточками не совпадают, это то?
Oh, it's the whole map that has to turn.
Aye.
Угу.
The weirwood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we
Спасибо.
hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
You can tell everyone back at Ironman that
Мы умрем.
Garrett Tuttle has taken up the cause.
Your sense of honor is a quality I've long admired, Garrett.
Минус гард.
God's watch over you.
Неплохой был
You're the
пацан.
son I never had.
Let's go, Garrett.
А куда ты? А, мы ж на стену, типа, да.
I don't know. Probably like little shards or something.
Wait, so, like a weapon?
Well, your piss is like any other liquid, I reckon.
Well, that was rather mysterious. A stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. Well, what did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been
Просто
important
навестил.
to come to Castle Black.
He happened to be nearby. Thought he'd say hello.
This is about the last place anyone would want to visit.
It looked like he gave you something.
It was nothing.
Чё за
Let's go and
разведка, мать
celebrate.
вашу?
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Garrett's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
Там бедный пацан арбалет заряжает. Весь прошлый эпизод.
There are so many guests already arriving. And have you seen the wedding decorations they put up in the gardens? So beautiful.
Угу.
You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
А, блядь, не хотела
Sarah, it
вверх.
will be Marjorie's day,
Блин.
not ours. I know. I didn't mean anything by it. I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
Sarah, you should be careful who you trust around here. Secrets can be dangerous in the wrong hands.
I'll certainly be more careful in the future. Hold on, look. There he is.
Кто?
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick.
Довольно-то.
I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please.
Ой, дерзай.
Go on then. It'll be fine. The wedding's still days away.
Thank you, Mira. I knew I could count on you.
Там чувачок сзади был. А подойти, конечно.
What are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here, but we have to talk.
Ты в порядке?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Thank you. I just needed to warn you.
Еще о чем-то? Давай.
I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing. Probably dead. They're questioning people. Searching for his body.
Who are they questioning? Do they know about me?
I don't think so. But why would they have any reason to? Anyway, he'll never show up again to tell them. No one will know what you did. What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this...
Гвардеец меня видел.
There was another Lannister guard. He saw me with him in the garden.
Oh no. You need to keep your head down. Stay out of sight for a while.
How? Do you forget who I serve?
Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back. We're in this together now.
Чё ты
Why
мне
are you
помогаешь?
helping me?
What do you mean? I'm a friend, Lady Mira. My name's Tom. We help each other, or it's both our heads.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me yet, Lady Mira. There's still someone out there who saw you with a dead man. And I don't...
Mira.
Чё?
My lady.
Ты ж там пошла мужика хмурить.
Really?
Чё?
A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy. Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing...
Oh, thank the gods you came along, Sarah. That boy. He fancies me. He'll find any excuse to talk. I just don't have the heart to drive him off.
So you misled him? I wouldn't waste the time. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, if you really want to know.
Да, конечно.
First of all, his name's Garibaldi, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate...
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards. But just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace. My lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
Sarah's simply in awe of your presence, Your Grace. We're happy to spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
Your happiness is not my concern. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me.
I haven't done anything wrong, my lady.
That's not how it seemed. Queen Cersei made it seem like much more than that. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Mira would never go against your wishes, my lady.
What am I to think, Mira? I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Я вообще ничего не сделала, мать.
Please, Lady Marjorie, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I've learned from the best.
I don't have the time or patience for your games, Mira. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I'm sorry, my lady. I made a mistake. It won't happen again. Please, don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Вот так, вчера сидели, дружили. Печати у него тырили. А сегодня вон оно что.
Roderick, it's the Whitehills. They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower.
What in damnation are they doing?
They just showed up here, started banging their shields.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Duncan meet me in the courtyard.
He's not back from the wall yet.
Then make sure Royland's there.
Ладно, сейчас мы кого-нибудь порвем жопу, подождите. Сейчас мы как начнем. А, это гриф.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
What is the meaning of this? I demand to know.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Lud Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
I've had enough of this, Griff. What are you trying to prove here?
I had to get your attention, didn't I? Always so busy beating your own chest, Roderick. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now! And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy.
Yes.
So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth.
I don't care if you're happy or not. You'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, pushing wine on them, turning them into drunkards. That ends now. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line.
Your men aren't fucking guests. I'll get what I give them and be thankful for it.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the king's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right.
We're here маленький недолюбленный ребенок.
Warden of the North.
Как человек сразу про папу вспоминает.
I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever.
You don't want to go to battle within these walls. We need to make this work.
Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face? Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No, you know better than that.
Дайте выбор-то, выбор-то мне.
Where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come on.
Борода там стоит такой печальный. Ой, все, короче, ой, все.
Griff White.
Ты же не мама. Да. Ну, раз он не мама, значит, он не должен быть хэппи.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
Что ты обниматься лезешь?
Soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But this occupation will break our people if it drags on.
That's clearly what he wants.
We can't let that scut rule this house.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord.
But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them.
А, игрушки-то что двигаешь?
We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
Точно.
He carved these soldiers himself. Ramsay Snow killed Ethan. What's to stop the Whitehills from doing the same to Ryan at High Point?
Я предлагаю Рамзи убить.
You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
Спасти Риона, пойти против Грифа. Мыс морского дракона. Ёшкин, Матрешкин, ну а чё я-то? Ну давай. Это брат.
We get Ryan out.
Мама должна
Bring
быть
him
фейкой.
home. Once he's safe, we can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
Speak true. Would you just let Ryan die?
No, my lord.
Ну тогда захлопни их.
Roderick is right. We are nothing if we leave Ryan behind.
Then it's decided. We're bringing Ryan back.
We still don't have the men to hold our own home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Thankfully, Roderick secured an alliance with the Glenmores.
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
Значит, надо
That
свадьбу
means
устроить
we
сегодня.
have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in
Как она
King's Landing.
достанет нам
You
денег?
don't
Да,
imagine
Вань.
we have the luxury of waiting for them. Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehall will kindly stand by while we
Нет,
pull
все,
ourselves
все,
together.
пацаны.
We press on.
Потерпели
There's no
и
use waiting.
хорош.
We have a plan, my lord. But we must wait for the pieces to come together. The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I have much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord?
Чё ты вообще мое мнение спросили? Я лорд людей. Мама. Мама не уважает власть.
My lord, there may be something we can do now. A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill's daughter.
The very same.
After the hells that came from her and Asher.
Despite all that, she's willing to meet with you. I hope you trust me enough as Sentinel to consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Хорошего вечера.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted, but best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now, at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn, and she may even help us in High Point. When the time comes.
Так, надо будет с ней договариваться. По максимуму.
I want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
No.
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may. I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Please excuse me for a moment, my lady.
I promise I won't keep you long.
Мать, это важнее, чем твои вот эти надутые
I
губки.
don't think Lady Marjorie likes me. Although, after tonight, I suspect I won't be her least favorite Lannister anymore.
What did you want, my lord?
There's much unpleasant business to be done today. But I bring you a bit of good news.
What?
I've arranged for the Crown to purchase Forrester Ironwood. A royal decree sits on my desk now. I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. You'll bring prosperity to your family. They're lucky to have you.
You honor me, Lord Tyrion. Only you could make such a strong gesture to House Forrester. My lord, do I still owe you a favor?
As handmaiden to the new queen, you will undoubtedly prove useful. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Okay.
Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Ой, еще Марджори по жопе даст.
Days. You know I didn't want you talking to him. You're playing a dangerous game, Mirror. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. I'll deal with you after the wedding. Come with me, Sarah.
Ой, бабы.
Garrett! Easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
He was just delivering Ironwood shields for the Night's Watch.
Good. Our stocks are running low. I know it couldn't be easy seeing him, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Finn can handle himself. I'd bring him to a fight.
I'm glad you can trust your brother. I'll remember him.
Errol Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House White.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one for the Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett.
There'll be practice swords to
Garrett,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
their balls. Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you'll regret.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here 'cause of you. Got sent to the wall for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over. Best watch your back.
What are you waiting for, recruit?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it.
That's enough. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
А где Джоффри?
This isn't fair.
Его вообще не было
We were
видно.
supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
You just don't get it, Sarah. I've been fighting for my family's lives here. And what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved them. Whether you have a seat at the wedding just isn't as important.
I see. Well, I hope it was worth it, because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you. When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you, but I suppose you have a right to know.
I can handle this. She's only thinking about it, right? There's still time.
It's funny how things change, isn't it? I seem to remember, not too long ago, I was asking for your help with Marjorie. And now here we are, with you on the outside needing my help.
Да, не нуждаюсь в твоей помощи, женщина, отстань.
Go on. Ask me for it.
You're making a lot of drama out of nothing, Sarah. This will pass. Marjorie and I will be friends again. I'm not going anywhere.
We will see, won't we?
Ой, бесит.
Look, the pie.
Oh no, they're already serving the pie.
Oi.
We're missing everything.
Шо?
I know you.
Я этим знаю.
You were in the gardens the other night with Damien. Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you.
Ты ж не думаешь, что такая хрупкая девочка могла бы...
Mira? So what if I was with him?
Ой, пардон.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are
with
you
her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job.
Друг при дворе. Найс.
Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about.
А чё ты
We
мне
all
помог?
have our own mischief to hide.
Why would you want to help me?
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only saying you have potential, my lady. Your problem is, you still think like a handmaiden. Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the ironwood deal?
Зачем же? Чтобы
Because it wasn't out of the
подобраться?
kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest ironwood from me.
Very observant. You are no mere handmaiden. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? But there's no one you can really trust. What you need, more than anything, is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in it?
Так и не увидим Джоффри.
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand?
Можете мне помочь?
Can you help me get it out?
I have my own affairs to deal with. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Так, все, мы в жопе. Мы со всеми в жопе. Какая-то самая жопная жопа из всех. Надо постучаться.
It's locked. I'm not getting in this way.
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you
А ты что тут делаешь?
You've got to leave. Now.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
Прыгай в окно.
I have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for?
No, it's not worth your life.
Thank you for saying that. I guess I better not die then. Wait here. I'll be at the door
Не, ну как
before
было
you know
очевидно,
it.
что он все равно прыгнет. Но мы получили балл.
Just what do you think you're doing here?
Чего я тут делаю? Стою.
Be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I'm sorry. I'm leaving right now.
Not so fast. I'm not going to ask you again. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king!
На меня не смотри.
You, don't move.
Tom, it's me. Hurry.
Gods, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose. Almost lost my footing. And then the jump to the terrace.
Tom, we have to hurry. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
Tom!
You can do this.
He said that it would be on his desk. Nothing. Just a letter from Tywin
Так,
Lannister.
пошли дальше. Что такое?
Oh, another bloody letter.
Хорошо.
It's the bill for the wedding.
Свадебные
This is
счета.
more money than I could spend in a lifetime.
Хорошо. О, печать Ланнистера. Эй! Майк, ну ты чё?
Tyrion's strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
I think the Lannister guard is back.
No, it's the other one.
Damn it, hide! I'll find a way to distract them.
Хапай штучку.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes, eh?
Aye.
У тебя там юбка из-за шкафа торчит просто на 3 метра.
What the hell? Damn it! Come on!
Ох, мать, давай быстрее. Дверь прикрой.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I bought you a minute, maybe two.
Oh, thank you.
Господи,
Did
Том,
you
ты
find
просто самый лучший.
I think it has to be in here. It has to be. No.
Just hurry.
Да быстрее, я пытаюсь.
Oh,
Come on!
it worked. Is this? Oh, thank the gods. Oh, I found it.
Finally. Let's go.
Бежим. Тикай, тикай, тикай.
If I catch the bastard who... I'll wring their bloody neck.
Ладно, это было не так плохо.
We're not far now. Gwyn Whitehill may already be there. What is this? Our ironwood trees. It's the Whitehills. You see what they've done? This track was hundreds of years old. And they reduced it to nothing.
Before this is done, we'll make them
Жесть,
pay.
конечно.
Every last one of them.
The Whitehills, need to answer for this.
Должны, но не сейчас. Не прямо сейчас.
And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, my lord.
Okay.
If she go around her father to help us, she must have some purpose.
Мне кажется, она нам не поможет,
The
конечно.
caution's a virtue we can't afford.
Just be wary, my lord.
Wary.
See what our family's done here. Here. You might want this. You may have known each other since you were children, but this could be a trap.
Да, давай возьмем.
Doesn't hurt
Чисто
to
на
be careful.
всякий.
Go on. I'll stay with the horses.
Давай, давай. Старый колодец. Господи, я пока доковыляю до него. Пошли. Может, кинжал как-то там куда-нибудь засунуть, я не знаю.
This well. I remember hiding down there, playing monsters and maidens with little Naaman and Megan.
Так, чат. О, господи. Секунду. Так, все, продолжаем. Я думала, крыска упала. Так, туда я не пойду, я сюда пойду. Я вот сейчас приду к ней с этим кинжалом. И все. И усё. Так, нет, подожди еще секунду. О, теперь все. Точильный камень посмотреть.
I see you haven't lost your warrior's ways. That's good. I wouldn't want to deal with someone careless.
Hello, Gwyn.
Здорово.
It's been so long since we've met, Roderick.
It has. It was before your father found out about you and Asher. Before he stormed Ironrath.
You saw my father's work over there, didn't you? And he won't stop. He means to do that to every inch of your land.
Damn your father. He's laid waste to this land. My land. I'll have my vengeance for this.
I brought you here so that you would see what's happening. So there's no need to make threats against my father. I come as a friend.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I wasn't sure you were even going to show. We're taking a risk, meeting like this.
I'm glad you came tonight. It's good to see you.
And you too, Roderick. I think we can help each other. But first, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath. Why is he coming back?
Привет, Викулечка. Привет, мой хороший. Как ты?
I longed for Asher to come back. But not like this.
If you must
О
know,
боже, я случайно не туда пикнул.
You may think that's going to help your family. But it will only lead to
уже
more
завтра
killing.
будет с вами.
I want peace
Сегодня прям
between
компьютер
our
отлично
families.
работает.
No more wars. No more bloodshed. Is that what you want to? I
Нет,
need to
пока.
hear you say it, Roderick.
Сколько
I
стоит
want
мир?
to know the price before I agree to pay it. I'm no fool.
It seems that you are, because you clearly don't understand. Peace is the only hope your family has.
Это ты так долго работала?
My father is just waiting for an
Нифига
excuse to
себе.
attack. Why do you think he sent my
Чуть-чуть на
brother?
недельку
So there
овертайма.
will be trouble.
Ужас какой.
My father will bring utter ruin on your house.
Устаешь, да, поди, жутко.
You let Griff feel like he's in control. Just like you kissed my father's ring. You must show the same respect to Griff.
I'll put on a good face and let him think whatever he likes, if that's what I have to do.
It is.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
Ну все, нам сейчас будет
My
драть
father's
жопу.
guards must be tracking me. If they catch us here, they'll kill you.
Then we've no time to waste. Let's get on with it.
Домой ехала долго, в 7
make a
закончила,
move
ничего
against your
себе.
family. I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in
Да-да-да.
King's Landing. I fear for your family.
А, что он
You
планирует?
may
Что он
think you've
планирует?
nothing more to lose. He is ready to show you otherwise.
Why are you telling me all this? Is it meant to frighten me? To make me bend the knee and bow my
No,
head?
of course not. Although that's what my father wants. And he knows you can't fight him. He knows exactly how weak you are.
How?
Because you have a traitor in your council. Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances. My father boasts of it, and I've heard some of the reports.
You must tell me. Who is it?
I don't know. We know you're planning to rescue Ryan. Even if it means abandoning your home to Griff.
What?
My father's guards are close. I need to know you'll do what I've asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff. If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
You have my word.
Хорошо. Игрулечка. Сложно. Сложно, непонятно. Приходится терпеть, сжимая булкиш и не конфликтовать ни с кем, потому что у нас армии вообще нет. Но выжидаем момент, когда армия появится, тогда будем всех драть в хвост и гриву. А пока сидишь вот это вот, как терпилка, короче. Запаслась вазелином и стоит. Да. Тут еще и предатель. В замке осталось 3,5 инвалида, блин, и еще и предатель среди них. Ну это вообще, конечно. А ты не играла мне? Гобелен засрали, ну понятно. Что за люди? Не играла. А ты вообще много игр играла от Telltale?
Roderick, look at what's become of our house.
Нормально все, мам.
You were nowhere to be found, and they just... Oh, they are vile men. Where were you?
Гулял.
We need you here to hold this house together.
Мать, пиздец,
I've uncovered some troubling news.
What's wrong?
Lord Whitehall is plotting
Волка и Borderlands.
I don't know his plans.
Ничего, как борода.
And the only way he'll stop is if we submit to Griff's rule of our house.
What? Would you really give up control of our house? Griff is already a torment. How much worse could it get?
Mother, I met with Gwyn Whitehill.
You did what?
She's the one who told me all of this.
I don't know how you can trust that.
I don't like it either.
Was this all? Did you learn anything more?
Я узнал что-то еще. Давай расскажем. Она мать, она должна знать. Она не будет хэппи.
There is a traitor in our house.
Бардоклёвая.
No. This can't
Надо будет и тоже глянуть.
And all our plans to save Ryan, to save this house.
All gone.
Roderick, who could have turned on us? Times have been hard, but I never thought this would happen. Not in our house.
Я не знаю, я думаю, что это, наверное, страшно.
Worries me the most.
Perhaps. But what about Royland?
Может быть, Ройланд.
He was furious when Ethan didn't choose him as Sentinel. He wouldn't even show his face when Ramsay Snow came here. When the bastard murdered my poor son. Then again, I don't know why we should believe anything that girl told you.
Все, короче, мать там вообще всех подозревает. Паранойя пошла.
With lies of traitors.
Get in there. Go and get in there.
Чё? Что здесь?
Get off again. Get down there and die like a good
What do you want from me?
No, it was over there.
And Ramsay was
I'll
here.
play how I want.
You will bend the knee to your liege lord.
I must speak true. I haven't the balls to defy.
Shut your mouths! Stop this at once.
Oh, look here. It's the new lord. You're in luck. We're just getting to the best part. Little Lord Ethan's final breath. Unless you want to play the Lord of House Forrester instead.
You can't do this. You can't do this. Get out of our house! Right now!
We'll do as we please. Besides, we're not finished.
You must stop.
Oh, I know you've seen it before, but it gets better every time.
Show some respect in my house. In my hall.
And that's what we're doing. Remembering young Ethan as he was.
Oh, please, no!
Say hello to your father.
Oh, no, Ethan!
Down. Oh, well done, well done. I'd say he died better than the real Ethan. Better than the real Ethan. What about you, eh? You want to be next?
Men without honor are lower than dogs.
I'd be happy to dirty my blade with your blood.
You should have seen it.
Your brother, he acted like a true lord.
All right, who's next?
Making
that's
so
no
much.
more fucking
Now
about.
we'll really have some fun. Enough! Griff will deal with him. When he's done, he'll own this fucking house. And you'll regret what you've done here. Take your boy out of here while you still can.
Не, ну это пиздец. Я хотела терпеть, но ведь это пиздец. Эпизод назад на глазах у матери убили ее, ну как бы тогда, получается, от последнего оставшегося сына, ну предпоследнего. И сейчас это просто солдаты сидят и стебут. Всем лить нахер. Всех бы убил.
Wendell, pack the extra rations.
Прям даже Кутаев не фейлил.
Duff, make sure the quivers are full and the torches are dry. Garrett,
What's happening?
We're heading north of the wall to deliver justice to brothers turned traitor. They're hiding in the woods at a place called Craster's Keep. I've been looking for volunteers. The cowards murdered
Ой, меня возьми,
Commander
мне как
Mormon.
раз туда надо.
I'll volunteer to go.
I thank you for that. I need every sword I can get. But Britt's going to. He took his vows in the Sept. He's a brother now.
А, бля.
I understand why you hate him. But bad blood could jeopardize this mission. Too many unknowns out there. I can't have my own men killing each other.
I'm a ranger now. I've left my past behind me, Brit included.
Until you're standing next to him with a sword in your hand. That's the real test. If you do come, I need to know there won't be any trouble. Even if he provokes you. Can I count on you? I need your word, Garrett. I'll be taking a chance.
Я тебя
I'm
не
a man of my
подведу.
word.
Я прям максимально вот такой молодец.
I'll hold you to that. It's a hard road to Crestus. We leave tomorrow at first light. Now why don't you go talk to those two? They volunteered as well. Make sure they're ready. Duff, where are my arrows?
Well, what did Jon Snow say? I don't think he likes us much.
Definitely doesn't like you, Finn.
Haven't heard him singing your praises any.
He wants us ready for the march tomorrow.
Just give the word. Tired of being under Frostfinger's boot all the time.
You do know we're heading off to fight a band of murderers, right?
That's why you bring a ranger.
Point is, he doesn't want any problems with you going to Craster's.
Well, there's something you should know then. I borrowed this from you.
Вот ты мудак. Все тянет, и после картошку он брал.
Never ends with you.
I didn't mean no harm, honest. I just wanted a quick look. I wasn't stealing.
Ой, дай сюда. Дай и отстань.
Of course, I wasn't stealing. I was just taking a peek. But the thing is, I noticed this part here.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids. A rumor.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. I heard it's a witch's den where they turn children into giants. Garrett, you don't actually take it seriously, do you?
Я не верю.
It's a fairy tale. For idiots. Everyone knows that. Didn't think you were that gullible.
You're wrong,
Нет,
Finn.
нет нужного ответа.
It's more than a rumor. Lord Forrester found the truth. It's real.
And this says it's somewhere in the north. On the other side of the wall.
And here I thought you might have some brains, Garrett. You two deserve each other. Have fun chasing your tails.
Good. Didn't need him anyway.
What do you mean?
Мы теперь вместе пойдем? Эй, Яшечка, привет, мой хороший. С возвращением.
Oh, how to sneak past
Как
a
ты там?
giant.
What, and you do?
Ты выходной?
You know, it's the things you hear about. The rumors is all. I wouldn't know myself. How could I?
Rumors my ass. You're hiding something, Cotter.
I'm not. They're just things I hear around Castle Blacksall.
Я выходной рабочий.
People talk, you know.
Ты сейчас-то выходной или рабочий?
Not about the North Grove they done.
You do? Probably heard you talking about it. Or maybe one of the
Правду говори
recruits.
по факту.
Don't make me regret lying about the knife for you, Cotter. Tell me what you know.
All right. All right.
Катер свистит абсолютно все, что только видит и что не видит тоже.
The side of the wall, got it.
You
see, I live there, in the north. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings. I know. It's
С возвращением.
I was with some other free folk. We were looking for weapons south of the wall. We got caught, so I passed myself off as a local, and well, they sentenced me here to Castle Black for stealing. I shouldn't be here. This isn't my place.
Are you putting me on, Cotter?
I wouldn't joke about that. They'd kill me if they found out. Are we still friends? I know it's a lot to take in, and I'd understand if you were
друзья, мы все равно друзья. Хоть ты меня и воровал, но все равно
wildling or not, we're still brothers.
That is good to hear. At least when Mance Raider wants to boil you alive, you'll know someone in high places.
Cotter! What did I say?
Как
That
мило.
shithouse you fixed is still leaking.
I'll be right there. I'm going back home, no matter what, Garrett. I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about.
You know where the North Grove is?
No, but I'll help you find it. I'm deserting anyway, heading back home. I can guide you, keep you alive. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Plenty of things out there.
Не, давай. Один я не пойду. Одному стрёмно.
Even if you are a
Мы с тобой
bloodthirsty
дружим.
I won't let
Я
you
ему
down.
жопу прикрывала.
Cotter! Now!
On the way!
Чё, зря что ли?
Please, don't tell anyone about me. The watch would kill me if they found out.
Я ему уже 2 раза жопу прикрывала. По сути, 3, вместе с тем вступительные речи вот это. Поэтому пусть отрабатывает. Дейенерис.
Would you look at the size of this army? Seems the Targaryen guild may take the city soon enough.
We'll find Croft here, somewhere. You alright?
No, it fucking hurts, Asher. And I've been through shit. Sliced, stabbed, beaten, had my face clawed off. But this... bloody dragon.
Well, at least you don't smell half as bad as you did a day ago.
I'll go and find this Croft.
Look, Asher. Back in that cave. What happened? It was him or me, right? You must have thought only one of us was making it out. It's not fair to ask. I know. It's fucking brutal. But there you go.
You don't flinch from anything. I knew you could handle yourself. My uncle, on the other hand...
Мать, ну я не хотела, чтобы ты умерла, честным словом. Классно.
I thought... Forget it. Doesn't matter. This is stupid.
I'm so sorry. Look, I am. You're my friend, my partner, my sister. I'm not going anywhere.
That's horse shit, little brother. You're going home.
Ты едешь со мной?
I
Ты же едешь со мной?
Your house, your family. But there's nothing for me with you in Westeros. I'll help you get your army, and then I'm done.
Beskha!
Нет.
I don't understand.
I know where Croft is.
Да она с нами поедет, я тебе говорю. Ну это много бы надо-то. Бешка, ты вот одна умрешь.
This Croft. How well do you know him?
Too well.
I thought you said you were friends.
Yeah, we are. We are. Great friends.
Asher fucking Forrester. Son of a poxy whore. You have some balls walking into my tent after all these years with that mama's monkey grin on your face.
Well, that went well.
You get it out your system?
Not by half. You never understood consequences, Asher. One stupid mistake cost me an eye. But you never learn. You figured you'd steal from me and I'd just forgive you? Not a fucking chance. So how are you going to pay me back? Your eye? Your hand? Or how about your tongue?
Croft, no!
Be reasonable. I am reasonable! I'm letting him fucking choose.
My hair could use a trim. Take some off the top, would you?
Do not fucking test me.
Croft, I deserve your anger as much as Asher.
Don't worry, Beskha. You're next. Now choose. Or I slice off your balls, Asher.
Hey,
A
hey,
man
hey!
betrays my trust. There's a price list. Let him go. No more fucking about.
Давай, ладно.
Fucking bastard.
Ладно.
Take my eye then. I don't need two to kill you.
Done. Oh, that was bloody beautiful. Fucking Asher.
Ох ты, блин, меня под...
Pale as a snow bear's
Ясно. Ясно. Мужицкий суровый юмор.
Fucking joking. You bloody bastard.
Кажись, обосрался.
This is why people steal your shit and take off in the night.
Come on, you arseholes. Have a drink. Joden, the Khaleesi's best wine.
Your friend has an interesting sense of humor.
So what in seven hells are you two doing here on the arse end of the earth, eh? You're a long way from, young guy.
We have a proposition for you.
Армию нам.
You're hardly the usual
Давай сразу
rabble
к делу,
these two
прям чтобы
travel with.
не было
We need an
этого всего.
army, Croft. My home back in Westeros is under siege.
We need your hellhounds. 100 good men.
Am I in a hobby's tit? Would I ever go back to Westeros?
Ну просто.
I've got it good right here. Her Grace pays good
Золото из
coin.
пещеры.
I've got wine, women.
Did this Khaleesi make you a house cat, Croft? Curled up at her feet? Since when do you turn down an adventure?
Since the second son swore to Daenerys bloody Targaryen, I've laid my sword at her feet, Asher.
Perhaps we could talk to her.
She's a
Я
little
такого
busy
вообще
right
не
now,
помню.
commanding a fucking siege. Her enemies are nailing children up on posts for 100 miles, and a bloody dragon's gone missing.
But I know where to find her dragon.
Ha! Unfucking likely. You expect me to believe you've just happened to have seen the one fucking dragon loose in the
Вы
world?
черная чешуя, про глаза я не помню, я не
The red
смотрела.
frill running down his back.
That doesn't prove anything. Enough of this nonsense.
Покажи
I've
драконик.
got proof, you old fuck. Tell me what this is, if not a bloody dragon tooth.
I wouldn't know a dragon tooth from a basilisk dick.
Croft. I've
Кровь,
seen her
ё-моё.
dragon.
Oh, bugger me with a bloody spear. If you're lying about this,
Шо? Ты за мной следишь?
come on, you son of a bitch. The beast's name is Drogon. She'll want to hear about him right away. And don't think you're going to charm her with that fucking Asher grin.
Сейчас, короче, мы Khaleesi очаруем, и все, и на драконах, как на орлах полетим. Сейчас все будет. Чат, я очаровашка. Всех прям. Вот. А почему у Крофта такое простое имя? Все такие заковыристые, а Крофт просто Крофт. Подозрительный.
Big day tomorrow, isn't it? Off to Craster's Keep. Assuming you're not too busy looking for your North Grove. I thought you didn't believe in it. Not saying I do. But if it was real, can you trust Cotter with it? You ask me. There's just something off about him. Aside from him being an oily thief on me. Not like he's holding something back.
Не, я ему
Cotter's not a
доверяю.
bad sort.
Ничего такого не
I trust him. Even after he tried stealing your map. Do as you like. But if we're going out there tomorrow, in the middle of fucking nowhere, I'd want to know who I can trust.
Finn, get back on watch until your relief arrives.
They're late.
You think Mance Rayder is going to wait for them?
Right. Asshole.
And Tuttle, you've got torches that have gone out. Keep them lit. Let the wildlings know we're still home.
У чувака просто свербит. Везде. Подожди. Все я сделал. Посмотреть на копья, посмотреть на щиты, использовать щит.
That's ironwood for sure.
Ясно, использовал щит как мог. Как умею. Ясно, надо все посмотреть.
Oh, man could freeze to death up here. Uncle Duncan brought these from Ironrath. Wonder if I'll ever see it again.
Нет, не вернешься. Сейчас
Anyone
мы
tries
понимаем.
coming over the wall. Well, those will stop them.
Лифт едет. Ну что ты крутишься? Что ты крутишься? Все, сейчас приедет канон.
It'll be here soon. Wonder who's riding it.
Кто там?
Pig farmer.
Ох, ё.
A 300-mile walk, and you're still in my way. I figured we'd settled things on the way to Crosters, but this is even better.
I don't have any time for you anymore, Brett. I hate you. You hate me. Now let's move on.
Had something more painful in mind. I did duty to my lord back on that bloody farm. And for doing a proper job of it, what'd I get? Banished to the fucking wall! I never did tell you about your father, did I?
Ой, ну сейчас начнется.
Let him first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe. Kept begging us to leave your sister alone, so I made sure he was still alive when she started screaming. It was the last thing your father ever heard. The more we sliced, the worse it got. Shrieking the whole time.
Если я его сейчас убью, нас не возьмут за становку.
I didn't come here to chat, you fucking cunt.
Бляха, муха, не надо его убивать.
Too bad your father didn't fight like that. I'd still be alive. And I thought you were going to make this easy. Finally getting the hang of it, Tuttle.
Stop, damn it! I don't want to fight you!
What's the matter? Don't you want to make your father proud? Let's see if you scream like your sister.
Нельзя его, я на Q нажала, прости, чувак, я случайно нажала на Q, а не стрелочку. Я не хотел. Ну, минус один, чувак. Нет, я тебя не буду. Броняй меня. Пихай меня.
You got lucky, pig farmer. You're going to
Да,
slaughter
мне
me,
очень повезло.
like my man back at your farm. At least let me have my sword.
Нет.
Keep it interesting. Or are you afraid?
Нет.
Fuck you! You never gave my father any mercy!
Я не то выбрала. Я думала про меч. Нет, выпейте меня. Бляха, муха. Ну все, сейчас один из нас должен будет умереть. Мне умирать нельзя. Хватит. Пусть. Чак, ты слышишь, как я пикала? Ты все слышишь. Блядь, да успокойся ты, чувак, успокойся. Понял. Пиздец, максимум агрессии. Хорошо. Как каку. Я думала, если я сейчас схвачусь за меч, то все будет пропало. Бляха-моха. Ну ты сейчас умрешь, дебил. Ну, как бы нельзя обижать братьев. Но по жопе дать можно. Если везете все плохо, то прям нужно. Ты сейчас упадешь. Ты упадешь. Че ты харкаешь кровью, я тебе руку порезала.
We're done here.
Чё у меня постоянно взгляд у этого пацана такой охреневший?
Фин!
Фин, я не уверен. Фин! Фин, я норм. Мне постоянно кажется, что я все фейлю. А я не фейлю. Каждая тыкалка это уже прям какой-то потенциальный пиздец.
The Whitehills have driven them away from the ironwood groves.
Out of the way!
And so they come to us, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and retain our position in the north if we can't even feed the people we see before us? It's like the dead of winter's come. And it doesn't look like it's getting better.
No one has more fight in them than Asher. I'm sure he and Malcolm will find us the army we need.
Well, I hope we can figure something out. As long as the Whitehills are in our house, we have to be careful.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look at this! Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody bit me.
Yeah, now it's her turn. She's gonna get what she has coming to her.
Сейчас я тебе голову отрежу.
This won't go unpunished.
Костылем.
Go of me.
I don't care if she's your sister.
Как случилось это говно?
She bit your man? How did that happen? What did he do to her?
That doesn't matter. It matters what she did.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Your men are out of control. That's the problem here.
It's your people who don't know the order of things. This girl's as untamed as a wildling.
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again and learned proper discipline. They've all been missing that.
You can shout and preen all you like, but it's just for show. You do as your father Lord wishes. And even he knows that punishing girls was never part of the deal with Ramsay Snow.
And how would you know? Eh? It was poor little Ethan who dealt with the Boltons. Oh, this house is rotten. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Careful, boy.
You yourself had the gall to strike one of my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen.
Still high enough to look down at you.
Wait. Forgive
her.
The passions of youth. No one questions your authority, Griff. You have the power.
Oh, I like him. You thought this was your man, Roderick? He's mine.
A dog to be sure, but my dog. That's how I like to see you, Foresters. Obedient servants, eager to please your master.
He's a loyal member of my house, a man of peace, and he deserves to be treated as such.
You don't get it, do you? You Foresters need to learn when you're beaten.
Ох, ё, надо было эти по щам прописать.
Humility. Oh, this won't be the last lesson I teach you, Foresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run you through for that. I'll cut you down like straw men. Stand down, Royland.
Бляха-муха. Бляха-муха.
As you wish.
I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down?
Roderick!
Может, меня опять пихнет, и в итоге получится пиздец скандальный.
I will not yield.
You bloody snot! Why don't you fucking get it?
Get up, Roderick!
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother Ethan didn't know his place either. Ramsay Snow taught him good. Talia here will meet the same end. Unless you're a good little Forester. You learn your place. And stay down. Some Forester is gonna learn their lesson today.
Don't you dare! You stay down! Stay in the mud like a dog!
Костылем ему дай по щам.
My place.
You fool!
My lord.
What? Bloody cripple! Are you fucking deaf?
You'll never keep the Foresters down.
Hold there, or you're next!
Please, Lord Griff, not the arm. If you persist, Lord Roderick may lose it.
Now, stay down.
Tell me!
Will you be a good little Forester?
Бляха-муха, надо было сразу давать по щам.
I command you!
Let him alone!
I'll do as I like!
Реально ребенок, которого недообнимали, блядь, в детстве.
You should fear me. I'm in charge here!
Угу, ты здесь власть.
No! I alone rule this house.
Don't think this is over, Roderick! You'll see! I will make you suffer for this! Trust in that!
Он мне очень напоминает Джоффри. Такой же точно...
My
boy. Это вот реально это тот, кто не вырос. Кто сейчас пытается как-то самоутвердиться за счет слабых.
But there will be consequences, my son. We both know that.
Нельзя было давать ему сразу по щам. Хотелось, но нельзя.
Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Standing up to Griff has made him harsh. More severe. He could have killed you. But what you did, the strength you showed us. You looked like yourself again.
We'll all fight back in time.
We'll take back our house.
I know we will. And when you're better, things will be different.
Если я поправлюсь.
I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything
Ой, же
to help
конец
our
главы.
family.
Ё-моё.
I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what. I'll do it.
I am too.
Father used to say we Foresters are as tough as the ironwood.
We are.
All of us. And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well. What you did, provoking Griff, it hasn't taken our house to war just yet. But
No one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, the Foresters will stand tall.
I did it. I can't believe it. What are you waiting for?
Не сжигай. Оставь, пусть лучше будет.
After everything, we just...
I can't burn it.
Пусть останется. На всякий пожарный сжечь можно всегда.
The Khaleesi will see you now.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your
Khaleesi
words
похоже.
carefully.
Так, каждый эпизод по 2 часа.
Next time on
Прям в
Game of
аккураточку.
Thrones.
Это
What have
хорошо.
you done, Garrett? Frostfinger is calling for your head. Tell me Britt's death was an accident.
Я не убивала его.
Mira, what are you doing? I can't pretend I haven't seen this. Mira, just tell me what's going on.
We are weak. We have no allies.
And Griff will make us pay for your defiance.
There's been a raven from Lord Whitehill. He's invited us to High Point.
Drogon wouldn't have attacked without reason.
By order of the Queen, I
Fuck you and your queen.
deal with your friend.
Nothing ever stays in the past, Asher.
Carried. It's time to go.
Так, толмачами. Это, конечно, все хорошо. И получается, сегодня сидим до 11. Хорошо. А сегодня мы чего, сколько начали? Тебя напугали мертвецы? О, король ночи. Сегодня мы начали в 4:30, да? Да. Значит, ой, в 2:30, да. Ладно, завтра где-нибудь в 2 начнем. Ну, только я не знаю, если мы 4 часа здесь посидим. Сколько мы посидим в Элануар тогда? Короче, надо пока подумать. Что завтра по плану? Ну, игру точно завтра будем добивать. Проще будет, наверное, в пятницу начать Элануар тогда.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family.
Чат.
He knows all your
Давайте завтра
weaknesses,
Даркмесу
all your
посмотрим.
plans. Because you have
После
a
этого.
traitor in
Это
your
будет как раз
council.
это 6,5-7
He's been
часов.
sending a great deal of gold
Этого
to
будет
someone
достаточно
in
на
King's
стрим.
Landing.
We were
А в
told we'd
пятницу и
be
в субботу
speaking to Lord
поиграем
Tyrion alone.
в Нуар.
That's enough, Andros. North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
Wildlings. Я просто хочу до августа избавиться от всех долгов. По заказу.
You're a bastard? It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
It's a long journey to
свадьба когда будет, мать?
Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there.
Нам надо свадьбу прямо сейчас сыграть, прямо сию секунду.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Мне только что подвисло. У тебя тоже.
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson and stay down?
Don't think this is over, Roderick!
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first.
Я его не убила. В смысле, я этого не делала? Ты чё, охренел? Я же этого не делала или делала? Вроде не делала. Я руку ему ранила. А не в пузяку втыкала. Бляха, ты свидетель. Свидетель смылся. Я специально его не ранила. Максимально не ранила. Ну, чисто когда не было выхода. И игра меня вынудила. Так и скажу. Бляха, ты умер. Я не... По пузю дала. По пузю дала, честно говорю. Ни по пузю не дала. И рука целая. Меня подставили. Вот она имитация выбора. Выборы на что-то влияют. Ни хера они ни на что не влияют. Я должна была его убить.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Brit found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and
So you struck him down and left him to die. You tried to lie about what you did to get here. But we both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Brit last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. Finn was only there at the very end.
You had your say.
Actually, I was there the whole time.
Oh. Then tell us.
Финн, Блэд, я в тебя
Garrett's
верю.
telling the truth. Brit attacked him. Just like he said. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't
И
a man
скажи,
at
что
the
я ему
wall
в
wouldn't
грудах не
sell his
давала.
own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
Finn's just being a good brother. I think. Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Garrett killed a man of the watch.
Беспалый похож на
There's a
стрёмного
price to be
Киану
paid
Ривза.
for that. Let's go.
Не хочу.
I knew it was a mistake to
Но
make
я
you
же
a
его не
ranger.
убила.
Frostfinger.
What's to be done with him? We're heading to Craster's.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for.
Snow.
Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett, you told me you wouldn't get into it with Brit.
Я не
What
связывалась.
happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Craster's.
I know I did the right thing. That's all that matters.
What Brit did to your family, anyone would want him dead. But now you'll have to face the consequences.
But John...
I'm sorry, Garrett. There's nothing more I can do. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
Seems even your mother's abandoned you. Won't be alone for long, though. The Axeman will find you soon enough.
У них лорд-командующего нет. Он обычно это делает. Нет, это пиздец. Честно, я что-то прям вообще... Я пиздец как недовольна игрой. Пиздец как недовольна, потому что косяк не мой. Косяк игры. Я не совсем понимаю, для чего. Что, сценарий не прописали, если он останется жив, где-нибудь в лазарете просто будет лежать? Ну хоть не чата. Ну так не чата, но я всеми силами пыталась его не убить. Я на него мечом не махала, да, я его двинула по пузу когда, но, блять, я его не убила этим ударом. Выбор был, либо ты ему даешь в грудак, либо, блять, в руку. Нахера тогда этот выбор был? Единственный вариант, можно было бы, наверное, ему никуда не давать. Это, короче, ну его нахер. Все, выбесила игра. Игра выбесила. Скипаем ее. Завтра скипнем. После 6-го эпизода. Но это, я считаю, это несправедливо. О, эти самые мальчики.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing. Not when it is so easily bought.
Ну, что ты прям сразу на меня будешь?
Oh, shit.
Ну, красненький.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead.
Да я что-то как-то,
Unless you
наверное,
are
не...
afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, Asher.
Да давай. О боже, мы сейчас умрем. Мы потеряем пацана, мы потеряем пацана. Пупсик. А, бляха. Бля. Не меня.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
Ну, у меня есть клык, у меня есть ожоги у бабы.
Drogon, how did you get that?
Нашел. Нашел, я не трогал. Я ничего не делал.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
За нами гнались люди. Баба, молчи, и я тут пытаюсь разрулить.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies.
Я не лгал.
To what end?
Игра, зачем ты так меня имеешь? Ты играл.
My undying gratitude. What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
I don't want your money. I just need your help.
Help very often means money.
My family is depending on me. I have to find an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please,
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
I would only need a few men. Those who follow Croft could come with me. The rest are yours.
They are all mine.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
Так, ты бы не вот это вот.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me. Croft?
Шо, Крофт, подожди, там у девчонки есть что-то, план какой-то есть.
You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
Вешка хорошо знает город. Подставили бабу. Если что, это не мы.
What the hell, Asher?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
А чё ты? Можешь помочь, помогай.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Meereen.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
I can only speak for myself.
Всё, минус Бешка. Плохой вариант.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all.
Бешка, мать
I
твою,
believe that's
давай.
more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger.
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long
А где
night.
третий дракончик? Ох, сейчас мы получим пиздюля злой Бешки.
Told you I didn't want to go back to Meereen. What the hell was that?
Мать, ну армия на кону, или ты?
What's the problem with you and Meereen anyway?
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Sosisky.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Хуже нет воинственной бабы. Не месяц, привет! Завязывай с интригами, мы готовы тебе оставим показывать. Какой коп?
Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail!
Я, кстати, купил эту игру, по которой ты писал. Она там с Payday шла вообще за какие-то копейки. А когда кооп? Руша. В Revolution... В Revolution Редик?
You've got to be practical.
Бляхи-мухи, я хотеть.
You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat him? He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
It sounds like you prefer if Roderick stayed down in the mud.
No. It's all this talking supposed to help. You can't just fight through the pain. You need to try something different. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage.
Короче, с бубном и танцами мы его пробуем. А там есть этот самый ремоут? Нападайте. Давай. Бульк.
Bring your opponent down to your level.
Криво
When I
работает.
attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
А вы когда... Да я же... Вы чё пипнула? Не месяц. Я пипнула.
Almost.
Так, подожди. Морда охреневшая.
Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me.
Блин, а вы когда хотите? Когда вы хотите? А то нам... Нам еще полтора часа.
Elena. She insisted on
Irina
seeing you
couldn't look.
immediately.
Lady Elena, I hear we're to become sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately.
Ты там это напиши, знаешь куда? Ну, ты знаешь куда.
You remember my little brother?
Quiver. Good gods, you've grown.
Тетива?
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You're always welcome here. We're to be married. You'll be calling Ironrath home soon.
Yes, well, that's why I came, actually.
О, боже, она не хочет больше с нами
Lord
говорить.
Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority and...
And he wanted to teach you a lesson.
As if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
What?
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
I still can't believe Father agreed to it.
Elena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help. But my father won't listen. I'm not going to be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not going to be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him.
Грифа?
I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind. And so have I.
Хочу быть человеком, потому что не хочу выйти замуж.
Putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
Кто это?
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours. If you'll help us take down Griff.
Я согласен, я
guard.
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Орион все еще у них.
Still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but It's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
Блять, хорошо. Брата моего.
Thank you, Roderick.
Тут такая поддержка.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you,
Спасибо.
Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
Еще -1 член семьи. Мы умеем.
You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I love you, Helena.
I love you too.
Aww. Чмокни ее. Элейна этого не забудет. То есть она уже не запомнит, она уже не забудет. В прятки не поиграли, зато хоть что-то получили. Ну, норм, норм.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
she'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to mention Cersei and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. Marjorie's... she's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Sarah's not really happy with me either. Some things I may have said.
Мы поняли, о ком речь.
You need Sarah to get you in there. Might as well try, right?
Да, хорошая попытка, не пытка.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
Что-то подвисло перед загрузкой.
Hey, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. You'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
Точно, точно.
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it.
Зря, конечно. О, лук.
Onions and crab apples. At least I won't starve to death.
If I ever find a way out of here.
Она, наверное, не откроется.
Don't know what I expected.
Просто. Чё это? Подожди. Пилки, попона. Нахер попона, толкай стену.
I can't move it.
Ну, ногой.
Garrett!
Чё?
Cotter, what are you doing here?
I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the
Да
morning.
я знаю.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
Он вообще одичал его в любом случае.
And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining. All right?
You're a good man.
Я у него не в долгу.
Don't go singing my praises just
Его
yet.
прикрывал.
I want you to take me with you to the North Grove.
Да, побежали вместе.
You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black, but I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Я иду.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it'll work. It's rusted a bit inside. I can try,
шаткий камень.
It may not do any good.
There's a loose stone over here. Can you see it? Yeah.
It's not moving though.
Keep trying. Let me see what I can do.
У меня есть лук. Хочешь лук? Опилки.
Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless.
Хорошо. Попона.
Probably covered with fleas.
В такой дубаке вряд ли. Песок?
Just sand.
А чё ты? Дыра в стене?
Oh, I'm not getting out that way.
Ржавый мастерок. О.
That might be useful.
Используй мастерок. Пип-пип, давай.
Garrett, what are you doing?
Шумлю.
Getting out of here.
Понял. Понял. И тут тоже ничего.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, all right?
Yeah.
I hope no one heard that.
Конечно, этого никто не слышал.
Can you fit through?
I think.
Чё? Лезь под.
Ой!
В смысле ты ноги-то не втянул, дурак? Яс. Беспощадная игра. Беспощадно просто. Хорошо. Хорошо это. Давай, сползай. Все, подтянул жопу. Ты играй эффект бабочки.
Oh shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh?
Что делаешь?
Figured you'd try something like this. Finn, you bastard! What are you doing here? I'm the sword in the darkness, helping a fellow brother keep his head. You'll need this. Now, let's go. You're not coming with us, Finn. What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that. Yeah, good at starting them anyway. You'll need another blade at your side.
Да берем. Проблема в том, что Джон снова пошел как раз дезертировать. На обратном пути с нами еще встретится. Нам жопу надерет. Чё бы нет.
There's no turning back now. We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads. My family back home is counting on me to put things right. And I mean to do it. Vows aren't going to stop me.
Все, нас полили.
They know we're gone now. Then how fast can you run?
Так, это у нас... И мы прямо так вот заходим через главные ворота, да? С кучей пацанов. Да, что-то ребятам...
Roderick! There you are. Lady Forrester!
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do? This could be our chance.
He's right.
We must hurry.
He's gonna see what happens when you harm a member of my family.
And mine. The rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
Мне
I'll need every one of them for what I'm...
Нет, не надо.
I'll have them here as soon as possible.
Сейчас по-любому всех вместе поешь.
Let's go.
Пойдем.
And Arthur. Listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
I'm coming with you.
It's not safe. You should wait for your brother.
I don't care if it isn't safe. Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together then.
Помирать так все вместе.
tried to heal it, but the wound didn't close. Why?
You let that bite fester!
No, I tried.
You'd have tried harder for a Forrester.
My lord, please.
I am the only lord who matters here.
Сейчас кто-нибудь умрет.
Tell your dog to obey his new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me.
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the maester.
What's going on here,
Griff?
Какого хера?
He's disobedient, just like you are, Roderick. So now he's paying the price.
My hand!
Так, все.
You're a piece of shit, Griff. You know that. Oh, you got quite the mouth on you, Roderick.
Гриф, это не понравилось.
You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like your maester here. You can watch if you like. Then you'll see who's the man.
Не, мы будем тянуть, и он по-любому что-нибудь сделает.
I've let you off too fucking easily, Roderick. What the hell is this?
Jesus Christ.
What are your orders? I'm the only one here who gives the orders. What are you waiting for? Come on, defend your lord. Kill anyone that moves.
Прости, младший брат.
You heard him. Stand down. You can't do this.
Да?
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me.
Maester, are you all right?
Нет, он не в порядке, дура, его только что отхерачили, просто восхищили. Я предупреждал.
I did warn you, Griff.
You gonna hurt me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will...
Еще будет кайф.
Is this the man you'd rather have? This cripple.
I think he wants more.
Ну, однозначно. Шо, мать?
That's enough.
То, блядь, надо им дать по заслугам.
Are you satisfied?
Добивать я его не буду.
Is that it then? Fuck you, Roderick.
Это запомнят все. Да, блядь, пусть запоминают. Пусть только запоминают все.
Confine the Whitehills to the cellars. No one gets in or out.
This isn't over, Roderick.
Сейчас пойдет у кого-то жопу. Уф, уф. У нас теперь 20 лучников. 20 лучников.
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it.
Я его не убил,
Not as
мать.
long as they still hold Ryan. Kill the ravens. All of them.
Вороны теперь виноваты. Yes.
I swear I will.
Fuck you and your queen.
That's enough. So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a mission.
Obey?
You know what kind of shit-brained fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there. Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. What's going on here?
I'm not the one with the problem. It's him.
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
know?
gonna do? Run out there swinging a fucking...
Там ёпорный...
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Остановись.
Hey, come on, Beska. Leave the poor
Let
man
go
alone.
of me before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend.
Не, я вот в дерьмо не полезу.
Sound scared, Croft?
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
I will not let you two fuck.
Mind your own business, Croft. You don't need to worry about
Боевые бабы, это прямо это...
Because if she can't hold it together, we're leaving without the both of you.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody shote like you
Beskha,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You gonna lecture me too? Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do.
You can't let him get to you. You're better than that.
It's not just him. You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say?
Yeah. Успокойся.
You're the only reason I'm even fucking here. You told your little dragon queen I would go
Ты сама со мной пошла, мать. Одумайся.
You get me burned by a dragon.
Just talk to me, Beskha.
We're done talking.
Ну я же, блядь, тебя с собой не тащила. Охренеть, тебе рука тяжелая.
Yeah. If this was a real fight, you'd be dead.
I'm not going to do that.
За волосы хватает. Ух.
What are you so afraid of?
I was a slave. Here, in this fucking city.
Ну и все, была и справилась с этим, забей.
I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old.
Пиздец.
When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die. When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone. I thought I was used to it.
But you had no choice.
I did. I decided my life was worth saving. But theirs were not. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling.
Here.
Thank you, little brother. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dezor Zoraza. Because of that man. Marine is a city of dead children. Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Интересно, у кого-нибудь в «Игре престолов» есть нормальное детство? Без всей этой зепы.
You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside. What are you doing here? I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important? Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family. And someone in there is helping him.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. And I'm not really interested in joining you on her bad side.
Это очень важно, мать.
This is important, Sarah.
Important enough to get us both sent home.
I have to do this.
Сэра это запомнит. Что Сэра запомнит?
Fine. But you owe me, understand? She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise. Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Не будет.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush. Sorry, Mira. He gets a bit carried away.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
My ears are not delicate.
Of course they are. Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Is there someone you'd rather be talking to?
Да, я уже ухожу.
I have to take care of a personal matter.
Пошли.
Oh, well, don't let us stop you then.
If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe it.
You've told me this story.
But you would have loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous!
Быстрее на цветочки, не знаю даже зачем они все такие, они такие плоские. Так, пошли-ка вот к этому дядечке.
And why would you ever stop dealing ironwood?
Is there no longer a demand?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest.
Mhm.
I'm moving on to better things, as they say.
Вариантов у него просто нет.
No. I can see what you're doing. I'm not giving away my secrets just yet.
Группа людей. Ну давай послушаем. Нет.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well...
Wasn't he
Какой кошмар.
One of their guard, but still.
Well, surely they found who did it.
No, they haven't caught him yet. Not for lack of effort, mind you. I hear they've spared no expense.
Так, отлично. Нас не спалили. Хорошо. Поесть? Да зачем? А фигура чё?
It is a lot, but I know how to spend it.
But how did you manage it?
Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with.
Oh, an exclusive deal. How good for you, Andros.
Well, I've got my family to consider.
When's the last time you even saw your wife, Andros?
Он же с самого начала это сказал, еще в зале. Так, тут ничего. О, иди посмотри на вино.
I recognize that wine. I can't remember. I think it was a bird?
Close.
A cock.
That's it.
No, that's terrible.
You're the one telling the joke, remember?
Ясно, ничего важного. Ну, пойдем поговорим с вот этим вот.
Oh, please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
Impressed with what?
That you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest. You must have made quick work of it.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me...
When we first met, you were negotiating for Lord Whitehill.
That's right.
But now Lord Andros seems to think he's the only one working for him. So what happened?
It appears that you know most of the story already. I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh.
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man would be nothing without me.
It appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros and his new partner, Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard! Are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Пошли поговорим с этим чувачком. Я, блин, как будто не в Telltale играю, какие-то квесты. Выясните. Лимон. Лимон, хорошее имя. Не, пить я, пожалуй, не буду.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
А, ты Лиман.
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
Here, let me help.
That's very kind of you, thank you, but I'm fine. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly, but I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
No.
You look like you could use some company. What are you doing all by yourself?
I don't mind, really. I only came to discuss some business with Lord Andros. I'm told it's rude to leave early.
Oh? What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand. He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
If you like, you can whisper it in my ear.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
Что он делает?
What?
Разговаривает со мной?
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just
Что?
talking.
You were just talking to Mirror Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Чё ты гузишь-то? Чё началось? О, бляха-муха.
Lady Marjorie.
Текаем, текаем, текаем.
Lady Marjorie.
Спасибо, мать.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him.
Just tell me, Lord Tarwick. It's important.
I may be willing to tell you. If you'll first tell me something about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs. I need to know her family, her parentage. That is unfortunately the way things are.
Подожди, но она нам помогла. Она помогла, если скажешь, что она бастард. Это будет некрасиво. Она нам доверила эту тайну, чат. Но с другой стороны, мне надо знать эту историю. Что делать-то? Ладно. 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 Ладно.
She asked me not to tell anyone. But Sarah is a bastard.
Are you certain?
She was born Sarah Flowers. The Tyrells renamed her.
How incredibly disappointing.
Бляха.
She seems so refined. I was certain she was born a lady.
She's still a lovely person, though. And if you really like her...
She's a liar, Mira. And she's low-born. I'm afraid my admiration ends here. Thank you for being honest with me.
It was the least I could do.
Историю мне быстренько про Лимана рассказать.
Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment. And every man's entitled to his secrets.
Then why did you tell me?
Because of... Well, maybe I shouldn't have. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to undo. Lady Mira.
Ну все, мы все обосрали с Эри. Все обосрали и абсолютно ничего по сути интересного не узнали, наверное.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble. Just leave.
I think you'll want to hear this.
Hear what? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
You've been drinking more than
Нет,
wine.
не то, не то, ты говоришь.
What do you...
I know about the milk of the poppy. And what happened at Lannisport.
No, you can't. No one can know.
If you want me to keep it quiet, tell me about Andros.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
В Железном холме народу нет, куда там стоите?
No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but...
And you're helping him?
Yes, I've helped gather the men, but that doesn't... There. You got what you wanted. But if you tell anyone what you heard about me, those sellswords won't be the only thing you have to worry about.
What did I tell you?
It doesn't matter anymore, Andros. She knows everything.
Чё ты прёшься ко мне? Что ты ко мне прёшься, жирный?
You've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
Чё-то как-то все пустили мы по жопе даже здесь. Талант. Талант не пропьешь. Ну хорошо.
You sure you know where you're going?
Это единственное место, где не я все по жопе пустила. Хоть бы шапки им выдали, что ли.
Let's see that map again.
So you're asking now, are you? Surprised you haven't taken it from my pocket already.
How much food we got left? Here we are.
У меня есть 3 луковки.
Carried. How's the food?
Идем дальше.
But we should keep moving.
Better if we're moving in the right direction, though.
Doesn't matter if we all starve before we even get there.
We're on the right track. This way.
Чё это? О, одичалые.
The free folk. Oh, this complicates things. You stay here. I'll try and talk to her. I'm one of them.
Wait, what? He's a fucking wildling, Cotter!
Чё ты пристал к нему? Пусть будет кем хочет.
Around a little, but whatever
Мы не
you do,
осуждаем.
don't come out, all right? She has to think I'm alone. If she sees you, you'll only make things worse.
Good hunting? No, I'm a friend. I grew up near Ardholm. You know it? I won't hurt you. All right.
You won't.
I'm one of you. Oh!
You sure look like a crow to me.
You're dressed like one.
You out here all alone, little pup. Come out or I'll kill your friend. Or I'll make him scream first.
Listen, I don't want to fight.
He'll be all right. Won't he?
Я хз. Ой, блядь, нет, наверное, нет. Наверное, уже не будет.
Stop, please.
You don't like it. You best hope your little crow brothers come looking for you soon.
Да ёперный.
How's that feel?
Нам сказали не высовываться, я не высовываюсь. Бляха-муха, надо было высунуться. Но он же тоже одичалый, но он не знал, что они толпами охотятся. Подставил и себя, и нас.
Garrett.
Чё? Нормально все будет. Не надо. Не надо, пожалуйста. Блядские кутки. Я, извините, я случайно поранила. Хватай меч.
Thanks. Fuck.
У меня 2 меча.
Коттер.
Бунк. Блин, не надо было, бля, пух. Я нечаянно, я не хотела, честное слово, я не хотела. Ну все, сейчас мы получим. Ведь я забываю постоянно, что здесь можно ничего не делать. Там лупается.
Garrett, no! She's not fighting you. It's over. Just don't do it. Garrett, let her go.
Блять, я забыла, честно, что можно ничего не делать.
Those the last of our supplies.
Да там луковица была и 5 ягод, блять, какие-то припасы. Вот у нас теперь есть лук и стрела, можно кролика какого-нибудь там поймать.
We can't stay here.
You're hurt.
Come on. We can rest up ahead.
Взяли бы хотя бы колчан. Ой, короче, все, все. Максимально все. Ладно. Забили. Этих пацанов тоже F. Всем пацанам F. Все, сейчас заживем. Тут того. Еще один народ у нас там минус. На верхушке, на вершине.
I thought I'd feel better seeing Griff dragged out of the Great Hall like that. You wanted to kill him, didn't you?
Хотел, но не убил.
How did you know when to stop? I don't think I could have. I suppose that's why you're the Lord. And I'm...
It's hard to know what's right. You never really know for sure.
What do you think Lord Whitehill will do when he hears? If he truly has a spy...
He won't know of this. Not until we want him to. The gates are barred and every raven in the rookery is dead.
По-любому не все вороны
There's been a
убиты.
message from High Point. Lord Whitehill invites you to discuss a truce.
He wants to make peace.
As if we're that naive.
Maybe this is an opportunity. A way to get behind their walls.
And do what?
Выкрасть твоего брата, ты прямо забыла, что ли?
We could get Ryan back. This could be our chance.
You're right. Now that we have Griff, we can propose a trade.
A trade? His son for my brother. Then we have a plan. We'll leave first thing tomorrow morning.
If you're going ahead with this, at least bring the Glenmore soldiers.
We obviously need them here.
You can't mean for Roderick to travel unprotected.
What if the Whitehills attack Ironrath while he's gone?
My lord, you cannot go into an enemy stronghold unprotected.
Nor can you leave Ironrath vulnerable.
We have small folk soldiers.
Ironrath is out.
Как их бесите оба, какие свирливые.
Let Arthur know at once.
Yes, my lord.
I'll start making the preparations.
Дома должно остаться как можно больше народу. Чем меньше будет нас, тем меньше будут потери в любом случае.
Duncan wanted you to travel to High Point without any protection.
Yet Royland would leave Ironrath defenseless.
Well, we'll need an advisor with me at High Point.
By rights, it should be your sentinel. But if we're going to an enemy stronghold, maybe you'd best take Sir Royland.
It's meant to be a negotiation, not a battle. How could any of them betray us? I've known these people my whole life.
Ладно, я возьму Ройланд. Он здесь все равно бесполезен, вообще бесполезен.
Very well.
Если он предатель, ну, блядь, минус Роланд.
Roderick, I know I can't come to High Point.
Если предатель борода, тогда
do nothing. I want to help. Please, I'll do anything you ask of me, even something dangerous.
Прячься в роще и не усовывайся.
Maybe no safer than High Point. If there's trouble, I want you to hide. Go to the grove.
Stubborn when you were her age.
Мать, ты тоже в роще сиди.
I've known Lord Whitehill a long time.
И невестку мою туда же.
Greedy and arrogant. But he'd never kill a guest in his own home. At least, I don't think he would.
I hope you're right, Mother.
Сейчас ворон вылетит. Нет?
Welcome.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the mission. Your family needs you. That's what matters right now.
I know. I won't fail them.
You'll make them proud. Good luck, my boy.
Спасибо. Я же его убью. Я всех убью. Мирин. Где третий дракон?
Shall we begin?
Listen up! There are 4 of these guard posts throughout the city. They'll use them to warn the masters in case the slaves decide they're tired of wearing chains. We're here to make sure they don't see it coming. Therend, you take the north. Penn, the south. Asher, we'll take the east. And Kieran will cover the west. Make the enemy blind. Give the Unsullied a chance to get in and arm the slaves. The rest is up to them.
Надо было забрать у него
Don't get cocky out there. One mistake, and the man
You
at your
remember
side
when
will
we
pay
stole
for
that
it. Do you
giant
understand?
warhammer?
Get in, do
From
what you
that
have
woman
to do,
in Lease?
and get your people
Didn't
out
she hit
alive.
you in the face with it?
That's all you
I
need
never
to care
thought my
about.
head could feel any
You
worse.
got that?
Tonight, any man who wishes to be free may take that freedom from the grip of his master. You will clear a path for them, but they must walk it alone. Justice belongs to the people of Marine. Do not make them wait any longer.
What does she know of justice?
Is there a problem? If you can't do this, tell me now. The Masters will be judged by the people of Marine, not by you.
You don't have to worry about us. Just point us at the people you want dead, we'll take it from there.
You enjoy this far more than you should. Kill only those you must. You will both do as Croft commands. Follow his orders exactly, or you will get nothing. Now go. Show them the hell they have made here.
Окей.
Hoped I'd never see this place again. Tried to run once.
Давай потом.
Didn't make it very far.
Хорошо.
Which way?
There's a path around there. Avoids the main street. Let's just get this over with.
Не-не-не-не-не. Он сейчас меня увидит. Максимально беспалевный
What's the matter,
Croft?
You see how many guards are out there? How were you expecting to get past them? We'll be caught.
You asked me which way. This is it.
And we'll stay out of sight. Follow me.
Они там что-то болтают, что-то вот. Они на меня посмотрели и отошли. Что происходит?
Can you see anyone?
У нас предатель.
Cover me.
У нас предатель. Про нас кто-то знает. Посмотреть на цепи? Да, это важно. Посмотреть на площадку? Ладно, что с цепями?
Blood.
Oh. Been used recently.
Там он стоит чувачок. Посмотреть на окно.
Then we'd better move.
Ох, ёшкин матер. Так куда мне? Чё я тут перебегаю с места на место? Пацаны, не надо, пацаны, все успокоились.
What are they doing?
Пинают чувака. Бешка. Бешка, блядь, ты сейчас нам все запоришь.
Бешка.
Бешка. Ой, бешка, бешка.
Если ваш. Шелшили ваш.
Скуда juntas wa.
Елва Миша. Если ваш. Шелшили ваш.
Шпальса Washka.
Если ваш.
Так, Беша, тебе главное не очень выходить из себя. Надо выполнить план. Нам сейчас все запорит.
There's something I have to do.
Она нам
Do you
все
trust me,
запорит.
Asher?
We don't have time
Нет.
for this.
Just tell me. Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you.
Good. This won't take long.
Beskha!
Where are you going?
Follow her!
Здорово, чатик. Привет, Волк. Чатик сегодня в отключке. Может, уже просто поздно, не знаю. На первой половине все были. Сам закончился? Как он мог? Он какой негодяй. Как твои делишки, Волк?
Ingi Dratule. Se was Rosli Wang Yiras.
Why are you doing this?
10 years ago.
Beskha!
I should have killed you.
Тильки?
I should have
Что за
fucking
тилька?
killed you.
Beskha!
Бешка, блядь, угомонись. Ой, просто прям вот это вот.
He was my master.
Хорошо, давай его убьем потихонь. Дома.
The man who forced me to... I'm going to kill you. That is a mercy compared to what you deserve.
Nobody can blame you for wanting him dead. Do what you must.
I will.
Have you lost your mind? I'm ordering you to back away.
Она нет, идет. Убей его, пока он не заорал тогда.
I am not.
Let him go.
What are you doing?
Or I shoot. You will do as I say. Both of you, take her weapon.
I need to do this, Asher. After everything he's done.
And he'll pay for it. Once the city is free, he will be punished.
Punished by a queen who has no right to. His life means nothing to her. She does not speak for the children who died in those pits.
Asher, stop her!
I will get their justice.
I won't let you ruin this for me. You heard what Daenerys said.
Your queen will understand.
Блять, нам нельзя это делать.
Go ahead, Beskha.
Тиль, ты депрессон? Быстрей. Спасибо большое. Забираем меч и пошли. Ну теперь прячь, мой кровь, делай вещи, уборкой займись, женщины.
Let's go.
Стража это увидит. Тиль депрессон. А что случилось? Что происходит? Волчу, кто тебя обидел?
Over there.
Рассказывай.
So when were you gonna tell me he's a fucking wildling? Not now, Finn.
Куда мы идем? Тиль, ты играл в эту игру?
Come on. What the hell is this place?
Деревенька. Перевалочный лагерь.
We can rest here. Until your friends attack us again. I know the signs, alright? It's abandoned.
Остаемся.
I'm gonna go make sure nobody's lurking around out here. Don't trust this fucking
Ты
place.
черный на белом,
Fine.
не ходи никуда.
Here. Let me take a look at it.
Травяную припарку. Ну давай применим. Я там трактор полгода назад стырил.
Just relax, will ya?
What is that stuff? Ugh, it smells like sick cow.
Оно
The
и есть.
maester at House Forrester used it on my leg once. Not sure what it is, actually.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Нет.
Hold that there.
You almost done.
Да, я закончил. Наложить бит. У меня есть бит. Я подготовился. Прямо на доспех. Действительно.
Does it have to be so tight?
It does if you don't want to bleed to death.
Yes, Maester. Oh, you got anything to drink?
This far north and I still have to fetch the fucking wine.
Some water or something, please.
I'll see what I can find.
Снежка пожрал бы. Ладно, пойду. Может, домой зайдем, я не знаю. Костер. Это костер.
Whoever was living here must have left. Too bad they didn't leave anything behind.
Не, ну ребята оставили, по сути, укрытие. Что еще надо?
Oh, I've seen this before.
Don't move. I'm warning you.
Да я же стою.
I'll gut you like a fucking fish. You do look like a sad little fish, don't you? That happen a lot. I can fix it for you. Won't take long.
But my friend is hurt. We're just looking for a place to rest.
There are others with you.
Тама. Ну что ты пугаешь девочку?
Garrett! Drop your weapon!
Is that...
Garrett!
Just let us go. We'll leave. That's what you want, isn't it?
Cotter!
Oh, Sylvie.
Обнимашки.
You're alive.
Who's this fucking snowball?
Told you I'd come back.
Who are these people?
They're friends.
Right.
Что происходит? Нифига не
Tell me what's going on here, Cotter. Right now.
All right. This is my sister, Sylvie. She's the reason I brought you here. She can take us to the North Grove.
Ничего себе, ладно. А тогда ладно, тогда мы с тобой дружим. Вершина. О боже, я уже начинаю путаться во всем этом.
Lord Roderick, Lady Alyssa.
Gwyn?
Roderick, may I have a word?
Да, конечно.
Thank you for accepting my father's invitation. I wasn't certain you'd come, but it's a good thing you did.
Be honest.
Грозит опасность.
Am I in danger here?
My father honors guest right, just as you do.
And I'm supposed to trust my life?
Что она запомнит? Я у нее спросила по-человечески. Ты угомонись.
How you refuse to submit to him? You're too strong-headed, Roderick. My father's convinced you mean to rebel. So if you value your life and your family, you'll listen to what he has to say. You need to take him seriously today, which means keeping a level head and thinking before you jump to conclusions.
Ну, как бы нет,
I'm here in good faith, aren't I?
Yes, I suppose you are.
There are lords who wield power, and lords who like to make a show of it.
These walls hold 1,000 years of White Hill history.
1,000 years of bloodshed.
But our houses were close once, and could be again. So much of our history has been lost.
Shall we get on with it?
The Great Hall is this way.
Честно, я бы максимально мирно решила весь этот конфликт, потому что он ничего не стоит. Кто-то на кого-то напал, на каких-то второстепенных людей, кто-то кому-то дал по щам за это, и вот, собственно, и пошло. Забили бы на эти старые все свои обиды и нормально бы жили.
What's this?
My lady.
Give us a moment.
Там это мелкая. Она бука такая.
Is this your family?
Shortly before Griff was born.
Угу.
Your father doesn't smile much, does he?
He used to, when my mother was still alive.
Гвин.
A much younger me. Yes.
You look a bit like your mother now. Is that your mother?
Yes. Though I hardly remember her. She died not long after this was made.
Are these your brothers?
The eldest three, yes. Carl died of grayscale a few years ago. Ebbert's at the Citadel. Torin serves Roose Bolton. And Griff, of course, wasn't born yet.
Двоих потеряли.
My brothers were never kind to Griff. He was boastful, gullible, and quick to anger. But my father always defended him. A white hill is a white hill, he'd say. Come on, we mustn't keep my father waiting.
Не знаю, что-то. С одной стороны, конечно, жалко, что его там все шпыняли и пихали, но с другой стороны, бляха-муха. Кого-то это закаляет, кого-то делает озлобленным.
Where's your father?
Гостеприимство. Какая прелесть. Не-не-не-не-не, не надо, мать. Бляха-муха, ну все, расстрел. Чуть тебе не нравится.
Don't show fear. That's what he wants.
Ryan for Griff, that's still our plan.
I'll follow your lead, my lord.
Let's have a look around, see what we find.
Мать, у тебя есть что? Нет ничего. Боковая дверь. Закрыта. И парадная дверь теперь закрыта. Красная свадьба. Только без свадьбы, блин. А просто с поджопником. Отлично, как у меня. Хлеб-соль. Парадная дверь. Закрыт.
Barred from the other side.
Roderick! Welcome to High Point.
Lord, my men say you've been acting a bit tense. You're not nervous, are you?
I could ask you the same thing. All these soldiers...
Sounds like you're feeling outnumbered.
Father, please.
Can we just get on with this?
Так.
Well? Why? You know, your father once called High Point a keep for the gods. What stonework, he said. What craftsmanship. He wouldn't stop talking about it. If you ask me, I'd say he was envious.
High Point is very impressive.
It is. Compared to your pile of timber.
Lord, where's Ryan?
Always worried about your family, aren't you?
И он там поди уже минуснулся.
So family! Won't you toast with me, Roderick? As a symbol of our goodwill.
Enough stalling, Whitey.
No fucking courtesy. The ironwood business is thriving, Roderick. In fact, the Boltons want weapons faster than we can make them. And when Roose Bolton wants something, I like to give it to him.
So, in other words, you need our help.
Don't be so damn full of yourself. You Foresters are headed for destruction. Yet, you know more about Ironwood than any house in the realm. Would be a shame for all that knowledge to be lost. Help me craft ironwood for the Boltons, and I'll make sure you Foresters survive.
As if he'd protect us.
If you think you can threaten us...
I'm not threatening.
So you're proposing an alliance?
An alliance? I said nothing of the sort.
He'd make us his slaves.
Roderick, this could save your house.
I'd consider an alliance.
You see what I have to put up with?
Just give him time. I told you...
I offer you peace, and you spit at it. I offer opportunity, and you demand more. Need I remind you, you kiss my ring? Here's how it's gonna go, Roderick. Either you agree to my terms, or I'll have Griff tear Ironwrath to the ground. He'll put it to the torch.
This isn't the way to
then
get what you
begin
want.
slaughtering your small folk.
Funny you should mention Griff. Have you heard from him lately?
What are you getting at?
He's locked in our darkest cellar along with your entire fucking garrison.
You didn't.
You've imprisoned my son. He was there by order of the Warden of the North.
I'll gladly return him, if my brother returns home.
We want Ryan back, and we want him today.
Bring the boy.
Ryan!
Бляха, сейчас его на... Он его убьет.
You came, just like you said you would.
No, Father, no!
What are you doing?
You imprisoned my flesh and blood. Mine?
Let him go!
He's not going anywhere.
Listen to her! I swear by the gods, if you...
Let him go, or I'll have Griff
This is
killed.
not what we agreed.
Blame him, not me.
If you want to see Griff alive again...
You think I give two shits about Griff? About my fucking fourthborn? I ought to kill you right now! Because you Foresters never learn.
I'm not afraid of you.
Can I fucking murder him yet?
Ты его не убьешь.
Shut up!
Help me!
Let him go!
Everyone,
I'll
please!
kill you
Я
myself!
не знаю.
Go on then. Do it!
What?
You think I won't?
I know you won't.
Don't test him,
Because
Roderick!
for all your bluster, all your posturing, you care about your son.
Минус, минус.
Whitey is still a Whitey.
Погано делает мне,
You
не
know what,
знаю я.
Roderick? You're right.
Бля.
Ryan, come here.
No!
В смысле,
We'll make the
no?
trade on neutral soil. Griff for Ryan. A son for a son.
Чего вы все паниковали-то? Все распаниковались и разорались. Я растерялась.
Now, get the fuck out of my hall. And the gods have mercy on us both when the Boltons come for their
Да в
iron.
жопу себе засунь своих Болтонов. Им приятно не делал.
Now go.
It's been a pleasure, Lord.
I'm so sorry, Roderick.
Ой,
Iron from ice!
правильно, пацан. Хватит в жопу лизать. Мы убили лорда. Вот что меня смущает. Сейчас мы пойдем, наверное, в пустыню, да? Да. Мы убили лорда, нам дали по жопе, что нам нельзя бить лорда. И как бы мы не виноваты. Просто лорд был козел.
Now listen up. None of those guards can live long enough to light that beacon. Because if they do, this invasion gets a whole lot fucking harder. Don't drop that.
How many men do you think are in there?
Hard to know for sure. At least 5, maybe more.
Как
To answer your
минимум 5.
question, too many to fight head on.
Is that a harpy?
Of course it is. Those golden tits are everywhere in this bloody city. If those guards light the rope, the fire travels up to the bowl, and the whole city will know we're here.
So we stop them.
Aye.
We'll need to take those 2 out first. Come on, let's get moving.
Только, пожалуйста, можно я буду просто кутаешить?
Пешка.
Пешка, ты подставила нашу миссию под удар.
It's nothing. Just forget it.
Focus. We have to move. This mission won't wait for us.
You're right. Sorry.
Я уверена, что сейчас кто-нибудь найдет того господина, и все пойдет по той самой.
I've got the other one.
А чё Кровь с нами идет?
I don't need him to watch me.
Hey, prove it.
What have you heard?
Just sit outside the gates waiting.
Mother of dragons. She wants to scare us. But
Куда тебе пипать? Вот это стал. Ну все. А я что ты видел? Ты видел?
We'll split up. One group will go high and try to climb over to the other side.
What about them?
That's why someone needs to stay down here. They get behind cover and shoot the men up top. Just don't let that one see you.
А я в какой группе ты не понял?
Which will it be?
Я полезу, наверное. Ты знаешь, я не хочу никуда.
You just make sure you clear the way.
Муха меня сейчас пипнул. Пипнул меня. Сейчас. Я зафейлю. О, Кровь, да ты полезен. Найс. Тихо. Бульк. Бульк. Ты не туда его скинул, дебил ты. Мы же спалимся. Ползи. Папа. Ползи. Тихо, ползи. Здык.
You hear that?
Это ветер, чувак. Да, ветер.
This Khaleesi calls herself the breaker of chains. We will break her.
They say the Targaryen woman.
Пипай. Сказали убить всех.
I think Croft got the easy job.
Надо было туда идти. Надо было идти туда. Че, в казарму теперь идем?
Not important. Keep moving.
Ясно, балласт.
The guards on the roof.
У тебя же арбалет есть, дебил, пупни его.
I'll get rid of them.
Там еще он один или два.
Go.
Так все под контролем. Повтори. Нет. Так, чё.
It's too much. What? It's too much. You'll ruin it.
I know what I'm doing. Doesn't look like you do. Little rat. You say something? Well? I said you're a little rat. Why are you laughing? Nothing. Just keep
Пипни.
Tell me when your sword breaks. Won't break. Well, you inherit first. See how you like it.
Чего ты его постоянно делаешь? Он стоит, смотрит в ту сторону и ни хера не видит.
All clear down there?
Да, да.
Hey!
Вот это я круг, конечно. Конечно. Что делаешь?
On the right. Take him out, and you'll be clear to secure the beacon. They break through. I'll keep them busy.
Ты их не задержишь, они начнут орать. Они начнут орать, бузить начнут. Начнут делать вещи. Ох, их там сколько? 5, да?
We've dealt with worse. Let's rush them and be done with it.
What about them?
You afraid of a couple of crossbows? We took on the Lost Legion by ourselves.
Так, пошли-ка по плану, Кровь.
Take care of them first.
Бешка. Бляха-муха. Она отбитая. Она прям, да, она прям реально отбитая баба. Ай, бля! Бешка, лови меня! Ты чё упала, дура? Ну, все, ясно. А где Кровь? Ты сказал, что ты отвлечешь. Нет, нет. Никому не сжигать. Поджег бы в стрелу, пипнул бы в эту чашу, да и дело с концом. Нет. Убей его. Его убей, дура. Ой, он сейчас прикатится, он сейчас загорит. Пап-пап-пап-пап. Ой, как это не любит вот это вот. И шо? И шо, бей. Чё, куда? Взяли. Я взял, я кинул. Кидай. Кинь. Что ты делаешь? Что ты делаешь, дурак? Ай, культурное наследие поломал. Некрасиво, конечно, ну ладно.
Oh, I can't believe you did it.
Сейчас Бершку застрелят. Или меня. Кровь-то застрелили.
Quit your whimpering. I'm not dead yet.
You hear that?
Собаки гавкают.
It's starting.
Что началось-то? Или это не собаки гавкают? Что-то слышала, что непонятно. Сидишь и думаешь, чем лучше, капельками или вот теми шлепками? Нашлепками.
Home at last. Back at High Point, I wasn't sure your brother would survive the day.
Мать, все было под контролем.
I was terrified when you called Lud's bluff, but you knew exactly what you were doing. And now Ryan will be coming home. He'll sleep in his bed, eat at our table, He'll be right here.
А прикинь, если Райан на самом деле верный, а та борода, он отпустил Грифа, и мы все просрали.
You made your family proud today.
По-любому сейчас так и будет. Все мертвые. А вообще никого нет.
Where are the gods?
Или леди Элина там какую-нибудь подставу сделала. Я тебе говорю, сейчас любая жопа может происходить. В этой игре может произойти всего, что угодно.
Talia? Duncan?
Where are the Glenmores?
Where's anybody?
Wait here.
В принципе, конец главы, да, сейчас будет какой-нибудь неожиданный поворот. С Блэк Джеком и не только.
Come on. Don't be so dreary. It was a joke.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
А может, это Болтон?
I didn't mean to
Perhaps a song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it? Let's hear it, shall we?
No.
No?
I won't. Roderick!
Roderick!
Приветики.
Welcome back.
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
How courteous. Now I know where your sister gets her manners. We've had a lovely time together, haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Ну все. Все. Была семья, нет семьи. Хорошая была семья такая, ничего такая. Запомнил.
Ethan was the first Forester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garrett. What you're asking my brother to do. The North Grove isn't what you think it is.
Justice was for Marine to deliver, not you.
Да вы же одного убили, ну что ты начинаешь, мать? Драконья.
These aren't sellswords, Asher. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in contact. Perhaps he told you things. Things that might prove his guilt. Perhaps you are not to be trusted either.
Oh, you're not listening, Garrett. Shh.
Ну, ходаки, ну это понятно, да. Да. По картинке было понятно, что там ходаки были, да. Что у нас там следующее? В «Игре престолов» ты либо побеждаешь, либо погибаешь. Угу. И 6-я. Это будет завтра. Пока могу сказать, что первая половина игры меня примерно радовала. Вторая половина игры меня уже огорчает. Пока. Но посмотрим, что завтра. В любом случае добьем. И узнаем, что кого. Завтра, наверное, посмотрим Dark Mesa после этого всего. Потому что 4 часа мало. А так будет часов 6-6,5, так что будет. Амана! На клавомыши играть, в принципе, удобно. Ну, как удобно? Ну, удобно. Как-то так удобно, короче. Так, что у нас там по вот этому вот? Давайте-ка, чат. Я тебя, хоть ты и мал сегодня, но удал. Я тебя катапультирую к Танюше. Чтобы неудобно. Не, ну я думала, что как-то на геймпаде будет лучше, но что-то как-то там... Не знаю. Так, все правильно написал. Тебе хорошего вечера, Яшечка. Спасибо большое за компанию. Пиши в Дискорде, что, кого, как тебе понравилось, не понравилось. Как тебе Игра Престолов от Telltale? Я, в принципе, как, ну, обычная игра от Telltale. Я чего ожидала, то, в принципе, и получила. Если исключить то, что здесь может быть абсолютно любой поворот. Ну, как бы в остальном Telltale есть Telltale. Ничего большего не ждала. Ой, ладно, приветик передавайте Танюшечке. Мы с ней в воскресенье встретимся. Ну а пока посидим, посмотрим, что она там делает. Давайте. Всем пока-пока, спокойнички.
Блин, я тебя без карты тебя не найду, вот. Реально, где-то в лесу, вот так вот.
Подожди, у меня тут громко. Асенька, спасибо большое за рейд! Спасибо большое, здравствуйте всем, здравствуйте, ребятушки! А чего это вы тут делаете? А мы тут страдаем, на самом деле, вот. Я маленькая девочка играю, которая умеет тыкать пальцем. Где ты? Ты в кустах? В каких-то кустах? Зачем ты сидишь в кустах? Вылазь. Вылазь, говорю. Привет, Вия!
Покажи, Ася.
Засел в кустах.
Милоту покажи.
Смотри, какая прелесть. О, нижний экран, если что. Нижний экран это я, верхний экран это Андрюша. Да, я без кирпича, блин, я хотела ударить.
Ногами бей.
Где кирпич? Мне нужен мой кирпич.
Ладно,
на верхнем экране тоже ничего так. Ясно?
Ну, конечно, смотри, какой он.
Какой мужчина.
Да. И плющик такой. Ловеласки тогда. Ну чё, детка, пойдем. Так.
Подожди, листишка. Да.
Вот, бери. Так, тут что у нас? Этот звук тоже слышно.
Кирпич! Я нашла. Ты не нашел.
Я патрон нашел.
Я нашла кирпич.
Кидай его вниз, потому что сейчас ты будешь опять без кирпича. Только ты его нашла. Все, теперь полезли вниз. Я только кирпич нашла.
Все-таки за милоту тут много годиков, а вот за брутального мужика ничего такого. А что это?
Вот видишь, вот теперь у тебя есть кирпич.
Ну, к милоте же ты относишься как к дочке, а не к кому-то там другому. Ты о чем вообще подумала, а? Так, нога нижняя, левая.
Опять левая нога.
Да.
Сейчас я его попробую по-тихому. Мужчина, закройте библиотеку. Он говорит, 3 часа ночи в библиотеку не ходит.
Нижняя левая нога.
Нижняя левая нога. Да, девочка может видеть. Видеть всякое. И поэтому вот.
И поэтому у нее нет детства. Потому что она видела всякое.
Она видела всякое дерьмо, да. А, наверху, тут вот это вот.
Пальчиком показывает.
А что еще показывать? У меня больше ничего нет, у меня есть пальчик.
Кирпидоном.
Я не могу кирпидоном показывать. В смысле, если я его потрачу лишний раз.
Да
что я потом делать-то буду? Нет.
Трать не лишний.
Бери, не могу. Не даю.
У тебя полный инвентарь. Я заберу магнум. Кстати, его надо перезарядить. А, нет, не перезаряжен.